here for the 6-man Scramble elimination at Summertime Brawl 2. Of course, I'm here with Douglas Rockefeller, and we're about to be joined by the Mexican Eagle.
I like this guy. He was raised in an orphanage in Tijuana. He used to steal all the other kids' tacos.
Let me guess, when they complained about it?
Slap them in the head. I love him. Look at him. He doesn't care.
I'm not surprised he's a character that Douglas likes. He's carrying a pink guitar.
What's wrong with pink?
Nothing wrong with pink guitar. As Matt alluded to, Glenn, the championship, the 6-man Scramble here. Every minute after the first two competitors enter the ring, someone else will enter. We could end up with all 6 in the ring here at one stage.
Now, I was trying to work out who this actually benefits. One would think it would benefit the latest competitor getting to the ring, but considering it's, as you mentioned, elimination style, by the time the last competitor gets there could realistically only be one person left in the ring.
I mean, very much so. It's, but this is what it is. You know, one person's got to draw another one person's got to draw number 6.
Absolutely. Mexican Eagle drew number 1, and now in true Vince McMahon style, let's see who drew number 2.
That was let's see who drew number 2, Doug, not let's see who did number 2.
That's really funny. My gosh. Have you ever thought of doing stand-up? Not!
The only reason I said that, Doug, is because most of the stuff that comes out of your
Whoa. Okay, getting back to the action. We've got our second competitor coming out to the ring, and it is the high flyer himself. It's Will Ospreay.
Yeah, both of these guys make their FPW debuts tonight in this 6-man Scramble. It was largely set up so that people could get their opportunity. Will Ospreay been on at me for a long time about making his FPW debut.
Ospreay, of course, one of the brightest young talents in the British wrestling scene at the moment. As you can see, an incredible entrance to the ring, and Will Ospreay has got the crowd completely jacked already.
Oh!
And all that, and wrestling too.
As much as I don't like this Ospreay kid, I admit he can move in the ring. It's too bad none of that's going to serve him well against a man like the Mexican Eagle. He's just going to take him, and he's going to grind him into the mat. And he's going to pin him. 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be over. Watch this. Oh, yes. Slap to the audience.
Will Ospreay now getting the crowd pumped up. Here we go. The Mexican Eagle, of course, not particularly wanting the crowd to get into this. He's more of a solo man, if you catch my drift.
Mitch clothesline. Oh, Hurricane Rana by Will Ospreay.
Fantastic arm drag, reverse crescent kick, and a kick straight to the face of the Mexican Eagle, sending him down hard.
And the Mexican Eagle's not got many brain cells anyway, but certainly that kick to the head from Will Ospreay is not going to help.
Ospreay into the ropes, then the Mexican Eagle turns it into a spinning powerbomb, and now we have entrant number 3.
Let's see who drew number 3.
Judging by the reaction of the crowd, yes, here he comes. It's Earl Jonathan Windsor. I must say, rather a lovely cape.
Yes, obviously making his way out, escorted by Sir Steve Linsky.
What a faux pas. How embarrassing. Getting a man's name like this man did, his name wrong. Inexcusable. He's royalty.
He is royalty indeed, and that was a royal mistake, which has actually led to competitor number 4 being introduced now before Earl Jonathan Windsor has even made it inside the ring. And Will Ospreay with a dive to the outside of the Mexican Eagle, and let's see who drew number 4. And Stingray Stevenson is now making his way to the ring, and he's heading straight to the outside and grabbing the hair of Earl Jonathan Windsor, who still has his cape on.
So at the moment, what we saw there is we had competitor number 4 come out, but no one actually in the ring after Ospreay took to the outside, taking the Mexican Eagle out.
A thumb to the eye immediately there by Earl Jonathan Windsor slows down Stingray Stevenson, and a hard chop against his chest, lighting up the chest of Stingray Stevenson. The Mexican Eagle, of course, still hurt on the floor from the dive from the outside by Will Ospreay, and another chop by Earl Jonathan Windsor. And now a minute has passed, and we've got competitor number 5. It's getting crazy already in this 6-man scramble elimination.
What we've also got is the last 2 men, as you alluded to earlier on, Glenn, are the 2 biggest men coming to the ring, and now we can see Snare making his way out.
Oh, Snare! You are in for a treat.
We go back to the ring.
I love this guy.
An old school aeroplane spin there by Stingray Stevenson on Earl Jonathan Windsor. Just coming into the ring now is Snare. How will he feature at the end of this? Jonathan Windsor in all sorts of trouble. And Snare picking the bones there, straight in and taking advantage of Stingray Stevenson.
It was a case of stop the ride, mummy, I want to get off.
I have to admit,
Snare's big advantage is that he's half crazy. You don't know what he's going to do in the ring. His opponent doesn't know what he's going to do in the ring. Watch this. Well done, Snare. This gives Snare a major advantage in this kind of match.
big slam there by Snare. And of course, the last man, number 6. Of course, a form of allegiance here.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Glenn, I'm a big guy, and this guy's hands make my head look small.
As you can see, everybody in the ring stops as Master Joel makes his way to ringside. I mean, this is a monster of a man.
The guy stands 6'5".
Oh, Will Ospreay straight to the outside, but Master Joel blocks it, picks Will Ospreay up like he was nothing and drops him straight across the hardest part of the ring. The corner of the ring there caught, I think, Ospreay in the neck and the chest, and then beels him across the floor, literally throwing him around like he was a rag doll. And everyone in the ring, all 4 of the competitors, have stopped because they know that Master Joel, as he steps over the top rope, means business. Big clothesline to Stingray Stevenson, 1 for the Mexican Eagle as well, 1 for Snare, and of course the only man left on his feet, a side suplex to Stingray Stevenson. Yes, Earl Jonathan Windsor just looking on.
What more can you say about Master Joel? He's got the size, the strength, the skill. He is going to be the next great UK star.
And this is a man who's got an enormous future in front of him. You look at the size of this man, he nearly dwarfs everybody else in the ring.
I mean, the guy is 6'5", he weighs somewhere in the region of about 280 pounds. He's got hands like shovels. He will hit you across the chest and leave a mark that will not go away for at least a week.
And in terms of this being an elimination match, I mean, Earl Jonathan Windsor there, just before he was attacked, Stingray Stevenson raising arms with... How does that affect the dynamic of the match with essentially 2 people fighting against the other 4, even though it's elimination?
Well, you see at the moment it doesn't make any difference because you've got 3-on-1, and you know, as big as Joel is, 3-on-1 is not going to help.
Joel's in big trouble here. And Master Joel sent to the outside.
I mean, one thing you've got to take into consideration in this match, as Douglas kindly pointed out earlier on, is Snare's mental health. You know, over the last couple of shows, we've seen Snare have what alludes to be maybe even a mental breakdown. What's happening?
The Tower of Doom! Oh, Jonathan Windsor getting the worst of it. Ospreay and Stevenson next on the level. As Snare and the Mexican Eagle just essentially dumped them off the top rope. An incredible move there.
The 2 craziest men in the ring outsmarting everyone else. I love it.
You see both.
Choke him out. Well done, guys. Well done.
Both Snare and the Mexican Eagle working over the high-flying Will Ospreay in the ring there against the ropes.
Perfect logic, of course, there. If they keep Will Ospreay grounded, that takes away the best of his ability, which of course is high-flying. And they're letting him think about this suplex as well. An incredible delayed suplex there. Mexican Eagle and Snare working very effectively. 2 men who are equally as, I'd say, deranged as each other.
I think mental is the word.
Mental is a good word, HD.
They're working surprisingly well as a team.
Ospreay.
Ospreay ducks the double clothesline. Springboards. Oh, incredible rotation and takes Snare out off the ropes. Oh, and the Mexican Eagle catches what looked like could have been a Hurricane Rana attempt and turns it into a sit-out powerbomb. And now, well, you mentioned the term mental, HD. Snare immediately then turning on the Mexican Eagle with a flat sit-out slam.
This is a six-man scramble. It's all on all. There are no friends. There are no team. Well, okay, all right. You've got two members of the Lords of the Ring in there, but hey, you know what? Anything can happen in this six-man scramble.
Here with a spine buster on Snare, there getting a little bit of revenge for what happened earlier. Surely these are your two favourite competitors here, Douglas.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Douglas' favourite weapon as well. No, surely not.
Oh! And somebody's taking a souvenir home as well. Surely that must be a disqualification.
Chris Roberts.
Oh,
come on! I've never seen a guitar fly that far.
That was incredible, and it's not going to do anything for Snare's mental state.
He looks even more confused than normal. Look at the guy.
I mean, what's that going to have done to Snare's already very delicate brain cells?
You think with his thick skull, that'd be the last person that actually hit the guy, but it looks like he's...
Where's he gone?
Snare on the outside now seems to have almost
angry about something.
Yeah, almost reinvigorated energy, or as you said, Douglas, maybe just pure anger. Windsor misses the clothesline. Crossbody attempt by Ospreay. Spin round into, and just is that Earl Jonathan Windsor's cape?
Yeah, that's Windsor's. What's Snare doing with Windsor's cape?
It's like it.
He really likes it. Snare is leaving with Snare even eliminated?
No, Snare's still in the match. Wait, hang on a second, where's Windsor going?
So
he wants his cape. It's a very expensive cape.
Snare's leaving with the cape. Earl Jonathan Windsor in hot pursuit to find his cape, but these guys have got to be careful. Chris Roberts is.
Of course he wants it back.
He's gonna have to throw these guys out if they don't return to the ring. Well, that's exactly what it sounded like to me. Master Joel, however, now has returned after being unceremoniously dumped over the top rope, and it appears we're down to 3. So we've got Stingray Stevenson, Master Joel, and Will Ospreay as the last 3 in this Survival Scramble match.
Will Ospreay's been in there a long time now. He's second man into the ring, and even though it's 2-on-1 at the moment, Master Joel's size is still going to be a massive advantage in this final 3.
Ospreay and Stevenson, of course, teaming up there because that's the best chance they've got against somebody the size of Master Joel.
When you look at Joel's size, 2-on-1, it still doesn't look like it even matters to him.
That was incredible luck there by Will Ospreay. Stingray Stevenson fell down onto his knees, and Ospreay used him as a springboard in order to, and now they're teaming up together. Ospreay off the shoulders, and Stingray Stevenson goes for a crossbody block and takes down Master Joel. Now, even though they're a quick alliance there, of course it is single elimination. Ospreay rolls up Stevenson for the 2 count. Stevenson with a takedown himself, a press, only a 1 count. Ospreay with the same.
These two guys, there are no slouches around the ring. Even though Stingray Stevenson's a little bit heavier than Will Ospreay, he's showing his athleticism in the ring there.
Incredible chain pinning combinations there by Ospreay and Stevenson, and Master Joel turns Ospreay inside out with a clothesline, and it misses on Stingray. Stingray actually showing strength of his own, getting Master Joel onto his shoulders.
Oh, this can't be good.
One-handed chokeslam by Master Joel.
Party's over for Mr. Stevenson. See ya, Stingray.
And I believe that leaves us with our final 2, which is Master Joel and Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay, like HD alluded to a few moments ago, has been in there from the beginning. Master Joe, the fresher of the two, and after being unceremoniously dumped out of the ring, you would imagine has had a little bit more of a break than Ospreay has.
And unfortunately, this Stingray is not going to float back to the top.
Joel now pulling himself up by the ropes, alluding to the crowd that he thinks he's already got this one. Douglas, if you had to pick a winner out of these two, I can imagine who your choice would be.
Well, the choice is clear. There isn't even a choice. There's no way that little twerp, that young, how old is this kid? 17, 18, 19? There's no way that he's going to be able to handle the strength and the power of Master Joel.
But as you see there,
He's fast!
Oh! Incredible tilt-a-whirl DDT there by Will Ospreay. Hey, is that the turning point now? Is that going to give Ospreay the momentum?
I will say this, Doug, you know, it doesn't matter the age, Doug. I'm talking. The age doesn't matter. It's the ability. Will Ospreay has an amazing ability. This guy can do a 6:30. Yeah? Could you do a 6:30? Can you even count to 6:30?
Can you wake up at 6:30? It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
From here, we may see it. Is this going to be the 6:30? Oh, there it is!
Incredible!
Well, I could do that 6:30. Anyone can land on their head. No.
I might remind you of that, Doug, when I make you land on your head.
Are you threatening me?
Now guys, we've managed to get through a couple of matches without you two having a pop at each other. Well, within reason. Master Joel now most definitely in control.
Will Ospreay looked like he took a nasty landing there, landing near enough on the back of his head in the middle of the ring.
Look at that. Huge skin with that human being right there. Poor Will Ospreay. I almost feel sorry for the punk. Yep, here we go.
Master Joel just powered him up from the floor. Incredible!
Spinning TKO.
It was a Death Valley driver. It was unbelievable. You can see the glassy look on Will Ospreay's eyes. The winner of the six-man elimination scramble, Master Joel.
Once again, green, rising to the top.
They say that about scum as well, Douglas, and I'm sure you know all about that.